So in this podcast, I'm going to look at a little bit of an offshoot to what we normally do, where we're critiquing specific brands, and look at advice for brand owners dealing with a specific topic each time. In this episode, we look at how to choose a pack design agency. If you're responsible for a brand, you probably found yourself in a situation where you either need to select a new pack design agency or you have to shortlist an agency from those available on the wider company roster. Now, with the wealth of offerings amongst those agencies, how do you best decide which one is the right fit for your brand? In these situations, I always recommend using the 3 C's method. So the first of those C's is chemistry. Simply put, do you get along with the agency, particularly the representatives from the agency that you're speaking with? This is quite a big one, and you should be able to tell fairly quickly if the person you're chatting to understands your brand and your issues. If they spend 15-20 minutes talking about themselves before even getting onto your concerns, the chances are they see themselves as the most important part of that relationship. Second of the C's is case studies. Now, this may sound like an obvious one, but the agency website is usually brimming with glossy case studies. The key here is to ensure that the agency has a wide and varied expertise. This broader exposure to different brands and products will enrich how the agency approaches your product. If they only specialise in one type of product, much of their portfolio may look very similar. It's invaluable for your agency to have a broad experience, as solutions found in one sector can directly influence others, adding a significant amount of value to the approach. Third of the C's is credentials. Now, all agencies have different approaches and niches. It's well worth diving into these and getting your agency to explain what makes them different and what their key area of focus is. Some agencies have tailored bespoke ways of working that they refer to as trademark processes. Now, always be wary of that. The last thing you want is to be locked into a particular way of doing something. All design projects are organic and should be treated on their own individual merits. Another point of caution to watch out for with agencies is to make sure that they don't have a set of case studies that all look the same. A template-driven approach shows a lack of adaptability, meaning how things look on their website will likely be how your project will end up looking. This approach is often used by agencies to drive down costs by fitting you into a particular style or template. Now, that might be fine if you're working with an illustrator or lettering artist or photographer, but not if you're looking for an agency to take a unique and tailored approach to your brand. Although I don't count it as one of the C's, there is one other important C factor to consider, and that's cost. A packaging design project is an investment, but remember this one thing. Think of your pack as an employee. It's the hardest working employee you will ever have. It's there 365 days of the year at every single consumer touch point, constantly smiling, constantly selling, but with a salary you only need to pay once. Investing in the right agency may cost more initially, but the value it brings to your brand will pay dividends over time. The key thing to remember is that if agencies themselves or their brands that they work on have not clearly differentiated their offerings, they're going to struggle to do that for you. So, in conclusion, choosing the right branding and packaging design agency is crucial for the success of your brand. The right partner will add value, even if it means paying a little bit more. It's essential to avoid choosing an agency solely based on cost, as this can lead to generic results that fail to meet your brand's unique needs. Instead, focus on chemistry, case studies, credentials, and understand that cost is an investment to find an agency that truly understands and enriches your brand. So, key points: chemistry matters. Ensure you connect well with the agency and their representatives. Secondly, case studies should be varied. Look for agencies with a wide range of expertise to bring fresh ideas to your brand. Thirdly, credentials are key. Understand what makes that agency unique and how they work. Fourth, Avoid template-driven approaches and beware of agencies that use the same methods or styles for every single project. And lastly, value over cost. The right partner adds value to your brand, even if it means paying that bit more. So, hope that's helpful, and good luck picking your agency. Well, that's it. That's a wrap, as they say. I hope you found it informative. If it adds value, then please do subscribe. I'm Al, owner and creative director of Slice Design. You can follow me on my LinkedIn page, which is linkedin.com/in/Alan Gilberty, or you can follow us on our company website, which is slicedesign.co.uk. So until next time, have a fantastic week and keep well.